In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the scheduler feature in the Pixel Dancer app. So first things first, as always, jump into the settings of your phone. I'm in network mode, so I'm just connecting to my network, which connects the lights. Go into Pixel Dancer, click settings, click the Wi-Fi with the two circles. Make sure you get connected. We're connected, so we're good. And then jump into the main screen, click scheduler at the bottom middle right. And then we have on this page, we have create new schedule, view and edit existing schedule, and then next up show. So create new schedule, this is creating a new one. So if you have your schedules in view and edit schedule, if you want to add a schedule to this, you'll click create new schedule and you can add one. And then view and edit, this is where you view your schedules and you can edit them. And then next up show, if you click it, it'll reload. This basically tells you what's going to turn on next. So for example, next up show, default show, the color is going to be a warm white. And then effect is going to be fixed colors, start time 18, which is 6 o'clock, and start date Monday, right? That's what's going to come up next. So then we're going to click view and edit schedule. We're going to click our default show. All right, so now that we're in edit schedule, we have at the top right, default show. If you're creating a new schedule or creating something for something specific, you can change the name right here. If you want to delete your schedule, this is where you click clear schedule, that'll delete it. And then if you click apply changes to WEC, what this button does is it'll make it so whatever effects and colors you're adjusting in this schedule, it'll pop up on the house. That way you know what it will look like. And then there's a couple different ways to pick what colors you're going to do. You can click the colors directly and then pick different ones like this. And then it will pop up there. You can click the little Christmas tree. It'll take you to presets. So these are like just different holidays, right? And then this color palette, this will pull whatever's on your main screen to the scheduler. So back over here, whatever you have on this screen right here, like if you have whatever you have on this screen, and then you go to scheduler, view and edit, default show, and then you click that, it pulls all those colors to here. And then your I like is basically anything that you do on your main screen, and then you click the I like button, it goes to your I like. And then also in your scheduler, you can also click the like button and you can select from any of the things that you've created. So you just click that and then it pulls it over here. And then effect, select the effect. If you don't select an effect, it won't turn on the light. Select whatever effect you want. And then, so it should pop up on your house, whatever effect it is and whatever color, so you can change the effect, and then you can change the, make sure the brightness is all the way up, and then you can change the speed, trail, spacing, whatever. And then once you have what you want it to look like on the house on here, and you see it on the house, you like what it looks like, click next. And then if you're editing the default show, you're going to select the day of the week it is. If you're doing a custom show, you're going to select the date. So if it's like a holiday, a birthday, something you want to go on an actual date, like January, February, March, April, May, June, you do the date, and then so like April, and then you can select the day. But if you're just doing the default show, you're going to do whatever date it is. So today's Friday. So we're going to put Friday on the default show. We're going to put start time 18, which is 6 o'clock. We're going to run for 6 hours and then 7 days. When you're making a default show, you want to put it on 7 days, because basically what that does is every Friday, it's going to trigger it to run for 7 days. And then by the time it hits the next Friday, it's triggered to run another 7 days. So it runs indefinitely. And then you set that, and then any other show other than the default show, if the days are more than 7 days, it'll override your default show, right? So right here we see next up show, default show, right? And it says the day, the time, everything. So now we can go to view it. Now we have Halloween. So apply changes to WEC. If we're editing this, change to whatever colors. We'll change it to the preset. For this one, I'm going to do glow, and then brightness 100, and then looks good on the house. Click next, and then you can leave it the same or you can change it, but right now it's set on October 20th. Every single day, it's going to start at 6. It's going to run for 12 hours. I'm going to change this to 6 hours so it goes off at 12. And then it's going to go for 14 days. So the 20th, 14 days. It's going to end on like the 3rd or the 4th, I believe, if I did my math right. So it's going to run for 14 days. So 20 plus 14, you can do the math. It'll run for that amount of time. So you could change it to October 1st and just put the days at 31, and then it'll just run the whole month with Halloween lights. And then you click set, and then it'll say second in line, third in line, fourth in line, running show. So now you're able to see in order what's going to play next. You have your default show, you have your different holidays, and then you can schedule these, you can edit them, you can change the effects. So you can go through and you can basically schedule out the entire year. And then if you want to add a schedule, click create new schedule, select show, and you go to one of the newer, these ones are already taken up. So select schedule, do schedule 11, and then 12, just use one that's open. So schedule 11, and this is where you rename. We could do birthday, and then apply changes to WEC, and then we could do some cool birthday lights. All right, and then we're gonna do for this, we'll just do color wave so it looks cool, and then we're gonna speed it up. So now it looks like some pretty cool birthday lights. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click next, and then date, I'm gonna put it on whatever day. So for example, someone's birthday is on June 19th, then you put June 19th, days. If you want to run it for the whole week of their birthday, awesome. You could increase the days for this one. I'm just going to have it for that one day. And then start time, I'm just going to have it run all day. So we're going to go 8 a.m. and then we're going to run it for 20 hours. That way it's just birthday lights all day long. And then we're going to click done. And then if you look, view it and edit, you'll see when it's set birthday right here. And then we could even pull this forward to a more reasonable date that's sooner. So we'll do, for example, if someone's birthday is on October 18th, done. Then when you click view and edit, then it will say first in line your default. Then the next one that's going to play is your birthday, and then it's going to play your Halloween, right? And then you can edit anything, you can add any, and then that's how you use the scheduler.